Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is So with Somi. On today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how I made this halter neck maxi dress and it has a low back. If you want to know how I achieved this using 4 years of an Ankara fabric, do not skip any part of this video and do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and always on your post notification button so you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. For this tutorial, I used an Ankara fabric. You can use a crepe or any fabric of your choice. So here I have 2 years on the table. I used 4 years. I divided it into two for both the back and the front. So on the table now I have 2 years. So I folded it into two and I've marked out my starting line. So from the starting line now, I'm going to come down 9 inches for my armhole. Just the normal way we draft out our basic bodies. But on this one, we're not going to be doing too much marking. Now I'll take my neck width. For the neck width, I made use of a neck width of 3 inches. So my fabric was moving, I had to adjust it upwards. I used a neck width of 3 inches, and for the depth I used 3 inches. This is for the front piece. So after marking out my neckline, this is what I have. Now on the armhole line, I'll be dividing my round bust by 4. After dividing by 4, I will mark. Now whatever measurement I have, I'll add 1.5 inches for stitching allowance. So here I just decided to extend the line. So remember of taking our bust measurement plus stitching allowance. Now I'll connect from the neck width to meet the measurements we have on the bust line. So this is an halter neck. So I'm done here. So next thing we're going to do now is we're going to get the full length of the dress. So depending on how long you want this dress to flow, take that measurement. So for mine, I took 60 inches because I wanted it to be very long. I wanted to sweep the floor and sweep out anything that is going to upset me. So I made mine 60 inches. So I cut off the excess I have left at the bottom there. Now this is what we have. So the next thing we're going to do now is the measurements we have on the armhole. We're going to take it all the way down to the full length. So this is an A line. So there are two ways you can cut this dress. You can cut it as a flay or you can cut it as an A line dress. The main thing is it still comes out looking full. So connect from the chest line down to the edge on the length of your fabric. Just watch what I'm doing. So if you don't like what you have, you can always adjust. So after checking, I liked what I have and I'm going to cut out the excess I have on the sides of the fabric. So guys, if you have watched up to this channel, up to this point, and you have not subscribed, you've not given me a thumbs up, you've not liked any of my videos, did I offend you? Did I? Okay, even if I have, please forgive me. Please like my videos. It helps more people to see it. I am your bestie, guys. Please like my videos. I appreciate all of you. Now after doing that, this is what the front piece is going to look like. So the next thing we're going to do now is we'll be using this piece now to cut out the back piece. Now for the back, I folded another fabric into two. That is the remaining 2 years. I folded it into two and I placed my front on it. Now for the back, remember it's a low back, so we're going to fold in our front from the chest line. So the back measurement is starting from the chest line. That is why I folded it in this way, because the back is lower than the front. So as I folded it in this way, the next thing I'm going to do now is we're just going to cut out the rest of the measurements. But before cutting out, I'll be adding 1 inch at the upper part because I'll be creating a channel where we'll be passing our elastic for the back piece. So I added 1 inch at the upper part. After that, I just cut out the rest of the measurements I have on the front piece. Now after cutting, this is for the front and we're supposed to hem it. So I've notched the chest line. So you can use a bias to turn this neck, this sides, or you can use a facing, but I just folded it in by half an inch and equally folded it again by half an inch, and my stitching will stop at the chest line where I notched, sorry, at the armhole where I notched. Now for the back, I'll fold it in by half an inch and equally fold it again by half an inch. This is where we'll be passing our elastic, so this is where we'll create our channel. So I'll do all of that and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So this is for the back. I'm done hemming it for the elastic, and for the elastic I have here, I made use of 14 inches. Initially I used 14, but later I reduced it because I wanted it to be really tight on my body. So what you're going to do is when you cut out your elastic, after sewing, test to see if you need any adjustment and adjust it according to your preference. So here, this is for the front piece, and I've hemmed the armhole. Now I have 4 pieces of the pockets, so I'll be adding pockets to mine. From the neckline of the front piece, I came down 18 inches. So this is the point where I'll be placing my pockets. I'll take it to the machine and stitch it down. Now for the back piece, remember our chest line started from 9 inches. So when you want to place the back pocket, please minus 9 inches first before you get the 18 inches. That way the two pockets will match at where they're supposed to meet. So I'll stitch this down and bring it back. Now after stitching my pocket to the front piece, this is what I have. Now I'll get my back piece now. So this is for the back. I've equally placed the elastic and I've added my pocket. So to stitch it down, I'll place it on that chest line, on the armhole, sorry, on the armhole. Then I'll match them up together and stitch with 1 inch. So after sewing one side, I will adjust the other side to meet the other end this way. Then I'll match the pockets and I'll stitch it down using 1 inch all the way down to the full length of the dress. So I'll do that and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. Now after stitching it down, this is what I have, and if I turn the back piece, this is how the back looks. If you have any question, ask me on the comment section. Now we're going to take the measurement on the neckline so that we can cut out our band. So I'll take the measurement on the neckline. So for yours, just measure around your neckline. So that is what you'll be using to cut out the band that we're tying to the neck. So after measuring mine, I got 10 inches. So I'll bring out my band. So here I've cut out a band of 45 inches in length, and the width I have here is 3 inches. So now I'll fold it into 2 this way so that I can get the middle point, and I will notch that point. So I'll open it up again. Now from that middle line, remember when we measured our neckline, we got 10 inches. I'll be marking 5 inches on both sides. I'll equally mark 5 inches on this side, so making it the 10 inches we have on the neckline. So I'll take it to the machine, I'll stitch up the rest, stopping at the points where I marked on the both side. So I'll stitch that up and I'll bring it back to show you. So now after I'll place the 2 front pieces together, I will notch the center part. Now I'm going to get the band that we sewn up earlier. I'll put it in this way, center front, the center line, the place we notched meeting each other. Then I'll place the other neckline inside this way. After placing it inside, making sure that they are matching, then I'll take it to the machine, I'll top stitch it and I'll bring it back to show you what I have. So guys, this is how beautiful this thing looks. I've top stitched, and after top stitching, the next thing I did was to hem the lower part of the dress. So guys, this is us coming to the end of this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and on your post notification button. I'll see you on my next video.